Hi guys, so in this video I will be explaining the code and the observations for the problem replace with first of CodeChef challenge starter 155, right? So this is a pretty much straightforward problem statement. So basically we are given two strings s and t of length n and m, right? So you can perform this operation on any of the string, right? So the operation is basically you first select a substring and replace it with its first character. So for example, if your string is a b c, and you pick this particular substring that is cab, right? And you can replace this whole substring by its first character, right? So this is the operation which we can perform, right? So our goal is to make both the string equal with minimum number of operations, right? And we can apply this operation on any of the two strings. So our goal is to find the minimum number of operation to make both the string equal, or also determine if it is not possible to make them equal, right? So input is number of test cases t, and the length of the two string 4 and 3. So the 4 one is this aabc, and 3 one is this aab, right? So in this particular test case, what we can do, it's explained here, right? In the test case 1, the operation is you select bc and replace bc with b only, then it will become aab, and the number of operation it took is 1, right? So basically this is the simple problem statement. Now we will try to approach it, right? So yeah, let's start with some observations, right? So I will write observation, right? So first thing first is that just consider this example. I have one string that is, let's say, abc, right? And I have another string, a should be small, yeah, abc, and EFG, right? How can I make this small? Yeah, now it's fine. Yeah. So ABC and EFG, can these two be made equal? Like, can these two be made equal? What if there is BC? So the prefix is completely same, BC. Can these two string can ever be made equal? I think not, because how will you replace this first character? Because you cannot replace first character, because every substring starting with the first character, even if you replace the substring starting with the first character, you have to replace it by the first character itself, right? So if the first character is not same, there is no way we can make these two strings equal. So the first character should always be same. Let's say if I pick one more example, let's say if I pick this thing, right? And if I pick, let's say, SWER, right? So you see the prefix is even completely same, QWER and SWER. Prefix is completely same, WER. But even there is no way to make these two string equal, because you cannot replace the first character, right? So the most important thing is first character should be same, right? So I should write, let's say, if first, let's say if I name it point number 1, if first char is not same, then it is not possible to make string equal, right? So the first character should be same, right? Now if the first character is not same, we will say that it is not possible to make a string equal, and we will simply output -1, right? Now in the second point, yeah, so let's say if the first character is same, if the first char of both string is same. Now we have to write some sub cases. Now consider that just consider that if two strings are completely same, what's the spelling of it? Yeah, if the two strings are completely same, then we don't need to apply any operation, then our answer will be 0. So if two strings are completely same, then our answer will be 0. We won't be applying any operation, right? Now consider that, let's say if your string is A, B, D, C, whatever your rubbish, you can just think of it, whatever your string is. And let's say if there is another string that is also starting with A, because we have considered that the first character of the both is same, starting with A, and it is also something whatever you want, right? Whatever you want. Now just think of it, I pick one operation, I pick this complete string as my substring, and I can replace this this complete string by its first character. Replace complete string by its first character. Right? I can write this particular line here. Yeah, replace complete string by its first character. Then our this string will simply become A, right? And also if I do the same thing here, if my complete string I just replace it by its first character A, then this will also become A, right? Then I have both these string equal, and how many number of operation I applied? One operation here and one operation here. So you see, we have assumed that first character is same. So the first case was first character is not same, then our answer will be simply -1. And if the first character is same, then first we will see if the both string are equal, then our answer will be 0. And let's say if the first character is same and you replace the complete string by the first character, then your both string will become equal in two operations. One operation is here, one operation is this one, and one operation is this one, right? So in this case, what you can write in the point number B, I should expand it. In the point number B, you can write that then answer will always be 2 in this case, right? So our answer cannot be more than 2. I should write like this: answer will be at most 2. It cannot be more than 2, right? Because in two operation you are making both the string equal. You are just picking the first character of both string and you are replacing the complete string by the first character. So we have considered the -1 case, we have considered the 0 case, and we know the maximum answer can be 2. Now we just have to find that can the answer of this string will be 1. So I will write a different case for it. I will write here, yeah. So when will the answer of this question 1 will be 1, right? I have to find the answer of this thing, like when will our answer will become 1. So just consider this case. I'll say, let's say if I have string A, B, C, D, E, F. This is my string number 1. This is my string number 1, right? And let's say if I have another string str, which is A, B, E, F, right? Now can I make both of these string equal in just one operation? Can you think of any way? So you just iterate through the smaller string. Let's say if I pick a smaller string, A, B, E, F is a smaller string, then I go through A, then I first go through A, then B. I also find A, B here. Now I find C here, and the C doesn't match this particular character, right? So I just stop here. Now I just iterate from the backward. Can I find this rest of the string as same prefix as this one? So EF, this string particular, this particular string prefix with EF. I can also find my EF here. So what if in this longer string I replace this common part? So what if I can replace this common part, I mean this uncommon part, right? And I can do this. I can simply replace this uncommon part here by B. I can replace this BCD by B. Then in one operation, my this string 1 will simply become, I should write BCD replace B, BCD replace B, string become A, B, E, F, right? Now in one operation, my both of these two strings are equal. So what is the common thing you find here? So in the case of answer of 1, our string will look like this. Let's say I should write here, let's say in this particular case, your string will look like this. Let's say if you have a smaller string str, let's say S is a smaller string, just consider for now S is a smaller string and T is a longer string. Let's say S is a smaller string and T is a longer string. Then T should follow this particular pattern, which is like T should follow this particular pattern. So T should be something like this. It should have some characters of, let's say, S0, S1, S2 up to whatever the number, let's say Si, right? And then there should be some uncommon part, right? And then there will be the rest of the character, Si plus 1 and Si plus 2, so on up to S and whatever the length of the S, right? So our T should be, and I assume that you understood this thing, that S0 represents the 0th character of string S and Si represent the ith character of string S, right? And I should write n minus 1 here, right? Because I'm starting my counting from 0, right? So structure of T should be like this. If I'm able to find this structure T, this structure in my longer string, then I know that my answer will be 1, right? If this above structure, if this above pattern follows, then answer will be 1, right? Now you are sure that this is the complete pattern which you have to follow. First, what you will do, you will just see if the first character is not same, then your answer is -1, and if the first character is same, then you will see if the complete string is same or not. And this is the first step. You see if the complete string is same or not, then the answer will be 0. And check for 1, then check for 1. Check for 1, you can check by this way, right? Then you will check for 1, can the answer will be 1, and if the answer will not be 1, then answer will definitely be 2, right? So you know how will you guys check for 1? For checking for 1, you have to see this pattern. You just keep a smaller string in S and a longer string in T, right? And then you will see that T should be made up of this pattern. It should have some prefix of S, and then there should be some uncommon part, then there should be some suffix of S, right? And also you should remember there will be edge cases where this suffix can be 0. S can have complete prefix, like this can be a complete string S, right? And then there will be uncommon part, right? So this was pretty much it. Now I will show you the code for the same, right? So yeah, consider this code. I just take the input of the length n and m, and I take the input of my string s and t. Now the first thing I check, if my both the strings are same, I will just simply say the answer is 0, and I will move on to the next case. Then I will check if the first character of the both the strings are unequal, then I know answer will be -1. There is no way to make them equal, right? And I will move on to the next case. Now I have to check, let's say if my smaller, now I have made a check function. This check function represents check for 1. I will show you this check function, and I pass as a first parameter is my smaller string and second parameter is my larger string. So if I see my t is my smaller string, then I pass t in my first parameter and s in my second parameter. And if this check return true, then I will simply say the answer is 1. And what if the s is a smaller string and t is a longer string, then I will pass s in my first parameter and t in my second parameter. And if this check return true, then I will simply say answer is 1. And if both of these condition fails, both of this one and both of this one condition fails, then I will simply say answer will always be 2, right? Now you just have to see that check function, right? So come here, yeah, now this is my check function. So first I will make my index as -1. So this id represent the starting of the uncommon part, right? And you know uncommon part is this one, right? So first with id I will try to find is the uncommon part exist. Now I will iterate through my string, and as soon as I found the first dissimilar character, I will know that this is the starting of my uncommon part, and I will break here. And what if there is no uncommon part found? That means that you are able to iterate through the complete string. That is you are able to iterate through complete s from s0 to sn here only, right? And then there is uncommon part. So you know that t will have a complete prefix of s. Then this is also true, because in this particular case this part will be 0 and complete string s will come in this part only, right? So if I'm not able to find my uncommon part, that is good, I will return true, right? Now I will come here. Now I have found my uncommon part. Now I have to iterate from the back side. Now I'm iterating to the back side. So I know that this is my last character. This is my last character of the smaller string, and I will go up till index id, right? Until I'm able to find the same character, right? And for iterating through the longer string, I have made this j. J is my pointer to the end of the longer string, and I will decrement as we move, right? So if I'm able to get both these characters same until the end, that means if I'm able to iterate through here, if I'm able to find all of these things until here, then this is good. And finally I will end this and I will return true, that yes, I have found this kind of structure. Right? And if this is not the case, if before reaching to id I found some dissimilarity, then I will return false, that no, this kind of structure doesn't really exist, right? So this was the complete code about it. It was really simple, and I will provide my code in the description link, right? You can also check out, like if you're wondering about this boilerplate of mine, you can check out my boilerplate video. I will put it in the end. And also check out my channel. I have playlist for various contests, and also there are various stuff you will find in my intro video, right? So this was it, right? Thank you.